Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Louisville taking on the UConn Huskies.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, Payton is out there with White. Then there's Sanders, and it's Rozier in at the point guard position.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Here is Day. White covering. Again, the miss by the Huskies. Well, you could pick any team in the NBA and name a Husky that played for them at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
I mean, UConn has had a lot of NBA talent pass through their school. I mean, it speaks volumes about how well they are able to develop talent and win championships.
Here is Day. Out left to the wing. Here's Vasquez. Again, the miss by the Huskies. On defense, the Huskies. There's the pass to Mack. And the rebound goes to Martin. Now here's Vasquez. Not a lot of room. Feeds it to Martin. Puts up the baby hook. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Martin's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Huskies. Here's the screen. Doubled by Vasquez. Kicks it to White. This one for three. Huskies with the rebound. Here is Day. And a wide open look for Freak. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes.
Boy, it's been tough for Freak here in the first half. Not sure why he's been so slow out of the gate, but you can see he's not himself.
And guys, with the production he puts up, he's going to see a lot of different looks defensively, and it seems to be throwing him off just a bit. Hopefully, he'll be able to relax a bit and just let the game come to him.
The Cardinals shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that one misses. And the Huskies going with a whole new group out there. And we've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
Vasquez in at power forward. Also Pierce out there, and it's Day in at the point. And for Louisville, they've got Payton. He's out there with White, and it's Mack in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Posey dishes to Joseph. Day the pass to Vasquez. Count it from 12. Vasquez has got his first 2 points.
And one thing that Louisville has is a very good track record of always remaining in the title picture. More often than not, they are considered to have as good a shot as any of winning the tournament. They are truly a college hoops powerhouse.
And for the Huskies, Vasquez. He's in at power forward. Also Pierce out there, and it's Joseph in at the small forward. 4 on the clock. Here's White. Offensive rebound. Here's Mack. Pass to Sanders. The feed to White. They set the pick. The tray. Here's Payton. And a pretty tightly contested game here. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, White is out there with Payton. Then there's Sanders. And it's Rozier in at the point. Passes it to Matt. And the rejection by Vasquez. And he recovers it. And the shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And guys, over the years, Louisville has had a reputation of being a high-flying offense. You know they'll play at a high tempo and create a lot of chances. It's just what has worked for the program for so long.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Greg, you said it moments ago, Louisville, a team that can get up and down the floor with great ease on both ends. They like to be the aggressor in every situation.
Well, Kevin, you're right. They've always been able to recruit tremendous talent. Not only skilled, but athletic players, too. And it's hard to think of a Louisville team that doesn't get up and down quickly.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And it's a completely new group for the Cardinals. Louisville trails by 5. Vasquez, he's in at center. Martin is out there with Keefe. And it's Day in at the 1 spot. They set the pick. Hughes kicks to Price. Hughes up top. Fires at the elbow. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
You know, you hear about the once-in-a-generation player, and Freak just might be that for his generation. Big men can be most impactful on the floor, and boy, does he change a game.
That is what's so great about Freak. Even when he isn't scoring, you can see his presence on the floor. That is what great big men do. You can see how special of a player this kid has a chance to become.
And these are exactly the kinds of performances that have people looking at Freak like he's the next big thing.
And with his team up, he knows that blood is in the water. I'm guessing he'll continue to press and look to carry the team on his back. This is a performance that will help define his college career.
Catching up on the changes for Louisville. Matt comes in for Thomas, and Sanders subbed in for Price.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Vasquez can't get it to go.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Here is Day. He dishes it to Vasquez. Almost, but it rolls out. Louisville trails by 3. Pass to Hughes. Here's Rozier. Here is Keefe. Day kicks to Vasquez. Again, the miss by the Huskies. Rozier, the pass to Payton. Dishes to Matt. Yes!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Day kicks to Vasquez. Shoots from the high post. The second chance effort. Nails it.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And the Cardinals making a change here. White's checked in. And here are the Cardinals. Matt, money!
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
Oh, that was a big one, Clark. You can hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second half. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Here's Vasquez. Comes up empty down low.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Rozier. To take the lead. Buries the triple. So we see the Cardinals get the win here. They break the hearts of every fan.
See that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. Vasquez in at center. Keith is out there with Martin, and it's Joseph in at the small forward. Here's Vasquez. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Now here's Vasquez. From deep three-point range, Miller grabs the miss.
Boy, how about the Huskies and the success they found in the tournament over the years? I mean, 4 titles for that program in all, with the first coming in '99. They've been absolutely dominant the past 2 decades.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about '05, they have been a consistent presence in the tournament and also have won a few conference titles.
Free throw good. Cooper. They've got Miller. Cooper is out there with McAdoo, and it's Beal in at the 1 spot. Vasquez has gone 1 of 4 from the field. And for the Huskies, Vasquez, he's in at center. And it's Posey in at the shooting guard. UConn with the ball. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Vasquez can't get it to go. Vasquez has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Miller, the pass to Cooper. Beal with it. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Beal's got the lead up to 2 now for Villanova. Jennings dishes to Posey. Here's Vasquez, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
There's the pick. Jennings against Beal. We've got 1:18 left in the first half.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
Cooper's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Jennings kicks to Joseph, to the paint. Here's Vasquez, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Huskies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the free throw, no good.
And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power, they have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
And Villanova going with a whole new group out there. And Greg, you mentioned UConn moments ago in their defensive pride. Some great defenders, Clark, have come out of that school.
Yeah, you look at Emeka Okafor and Hashim Thabit. Both were dominating rim protectors. And even their guards and swingmen get after you defensively.
And that one's good.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Day kicks to Reed. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
They've got Cooper. Brian is out there with Miller, and it's Beal in at the point. And for the Huskies, Vasquez in at center. Martin is out there with Keefe, and it's Day in at the point. Beal with a screen on Keefe. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. To the middle, here's Cooper, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Cooper's got 8 points.
Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of the biggest Cinderella stories ever, one of the greatest upsets ever. Winning it all as an 8th seed, knocking down an outstanding Georgetown team back in '85.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Vasquez can't get it to go. Villanova leading by 3. And Bryant kicks to Beal. Miller, the pass to Beal. Some nice ball movement by Villanova. Ilgauskas, good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Vasquez, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Vasquez has got 11 points.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Down low, here's Cooper. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Day kicks to Joseph. Count it, and the Villanova lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Vasquez. Vasquez has gone 6 of 13 here. That's 46% field goal percentage. And that one's good. 12 points for him.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And out of bounds as Villanova gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to...
1:44 left in the second half of basketball. Brian is out there with McAdoo. Then it's Jones. And it's Moore in at the 4 spot. Vasquez, that's good.
With the points he's racked up in the paint, he's taking some pressure off of their perimeter shooters.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top.
Cooper, he's
Spacing.
checked in for Villanova.
Spacing.
Beal comes in for McAdoo. Howard's checked in for UConn. .133 left here in the second half of the game. To the left wing. Here's Cooper, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And Beal kicks to Jones. To the middle. Here's Moore. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Martin's check in for UConn. UConn trails by 5. Day kicks to Joseph. To the inside. Here's Vasquez. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
A good night so far for Vasquez. He has 15 points and 2 rebounds.
It's amazing. More than 50% of their scoring has come from just one guy.
He is tearing it up, ripping it to shreds. I tell you what, this is some kind of game he's having here.
Villanova making a switch here. Ilgauskas is checked in.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Here's Cooper. Hits the jumper in space.
This is what happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy.
UConn with the ball. They trail by 6. Day dishes to Vasquez. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4. 43 seconds left here in the second half. And he commits the intentional foul. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
40 seconds left here in the second half of the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good on the 1-and-1. Here is Day. He's covered by Beal. Martin. Shot is no good. Villanova goes the other way with it. 27 seconds left in the game. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And no mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Day kicks to Vasquez. Yes! 17 seconds left here in the second half. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. The Huskies on offense. Fires the 3. Shot by Joseph, no good. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Vasquez. Off the mark. So it's Villanova picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the double.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Now Trice. To the inside. A nice shot by Hudson. Hudson's got 6. UConn with the ball. Day kicks to Joseph. UConn moving that ball around. Day the pass to Keefe. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. Martin's got his first bucket in this one.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
To the paint. Here's Hudson. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And the Huskies going with a whole new group out there. Teams changing it up here. Boyes leading by 5. Vasquez, he's in at center. And it's Posey in at the 2. Price dishes to Trice. Pass to Hudson. Rebound by Vasquez. The Huskies on offense. And for Georgetown, they've got Price. Warren is out there with Hudson. And it's Trice. And it's Randolph in at the 2-guard spot. Martin kicks to Joseph. Vasquez up top. Second shot opportunity. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Vasquez has got his second bucket tonight. Vasquez has gone 2 of 4 from the field. Price outside. There's 1:54 left here in the first half of basketball. The drive by Randolph. Can't get it to fall.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Now here's Joseph, guarded by Price. Vasquez can't get it to go.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Hudson. Huskies with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Vasquez passes to Day. Joseph dishes to Vasquez. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Randolph kicks to Trice. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And the wide open shot from Warren. And he can't bank that one in. And Posey kicks to Vasquez. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for UConn. 2 shots.
And Vasquez drops them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
7 seconds left here in the first half. Here's Harkless, and he's good on the 3 ball. Harkless has got himself on the board with 3 there. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second half. More college basketball coming. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Vasquez in at center. Martin is out there with Keith, and it's Joseph in at the 3. And for Georgetown, Warren is out there with Hudson. Then there's Price, and it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the 2 spot.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
Martin against Price. Passes to Trice. He dishes it to Randolph. Now, here's Warren. Guarded by Vasquez. And it's Joseph in the corner. Pass to Vasquez. Shoots from the line. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here are the Hoyas now. Kicks it to Warren. Left side Randolph. From about 19 feet. Huskies with the rebound. Vasquez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Vasquez. He has 12 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
It wasn't a good one. Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Both teams deciding to change it up, and he can't hit the second. Georgetown trails by 3. Now here's Harkless. They set the screen. Wilson the pass to Harkless. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Outside Wilson. Here's Hodges. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Hodges has got his second basket of the night. Now here's Jennings, defended by Harkless. Splitter sets a screen. The dish to Vasquez. Again, the miss by the Huskies. Now here's Harkless, guarded closely. From 12 feet out. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Harkless has got 5 now.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Big. Get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards. We can get out in transition.
UConn and the Hoyas with some changes. Joseph, he's checked in for Hodges, and it's Wilson in for Gonzalez. Vasquez, he's in at center. Keith is out there with Martin, and it's Day in at the point guard position.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right here. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete. The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Looking to end the run. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. Big time bucket there, Clark.
And Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Hudson's checked in for Nelson, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And a nice job of nailing the first one of the 1-and-1, so the chance now to make it 2. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, you know, they got behind, but they hung in there and maintained contact.
And it's good. There it is. He ties the game. Here's Trice. We've got 13 seconds left here in the second half. The 3. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we've got more college basketball in store as we get ready now for... Here is Day. And the pass to Joseph. Here's Vasquez. They get it again. Here's Day. No good. That would have tied it.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Harkless kicks to Nelson. Count it!
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
Day kicks to Vasquez, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And, you know, with Freak, you can see with his combination of size and movement while people are so high on him at the next level. I mean, there is no ceiling to how good he can be.
It just isn't very often that you have a big man as polished as Freak. There are a lot of guys his size and a lot of players who are as skilled as he is, but it is rare to have it all in one player.
That's his second personal foul.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Buries it, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
The second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Wide open. It's hauled in by Warren, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
And he comes up empty, missing the first of the 1-and-1. Here is Keefe. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. So the Hoyas win it. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take. This is where it's at, folks. The college tournament ends here tonight. For one team, the joy of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the UConn Huskies.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. They've got Decker. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in a power forward.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. Need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
Vasquez, that's good. And the Badgers with possession here. 4-point game. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Decker with it. Now the pass to Kaminsky. Connects from three-point range. Kaminsky's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Day kicks to Vasquez. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was
The Huskies leading by 9. Vasquez in at center. And it's Joseph in at the 3. 9 feet out. That's good from Vasquez on the assist by Posey. That's 10 points for Freak. Vasquez has gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. And for the Badgers, they've got Fisher. He's out there with Hill. And it's Decker in at the 3 spot. Passes it to Hill. There's a screen. Fisher dishes to Hill. Here's Walker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
And for the Huskies, Vasquez. He's in at center. And it's Jennings in at the point. Fisher, the pass to Decker. Outside Hill. And there are the Badgers with another bucket.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Vasquez kicks to Sims. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Sims has got his second bucket.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
They set the screen. Hill dishes to Fisher. And it's Wade penetrating. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Wade's got his first basket of the night. The Huskies leading by 7. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And he gets the bucket.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Jennings kicks to Joseph. Inside. Puts it up from 12. Vasquez, that's good. Vasquez has got 12.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Walker. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
You know what, guys? That was the start that Freak and his team wanted in the first half. I mean, they didn't run away with the game, but they're in a really good spot to capture the title.
These first 5 minutes in the second half are going to be huge. They know their opponent is going to come out strong and try to even things up. But if they can keep their cool, they'll be on their way, I think, to the title.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the power forward position. Here is Hawkins. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wisconsin needs to get off a shot, and he gets the bucket.
For 3.
Broski's leading by 8. Day kicks to Joseph. Vasquez passes to Martin. Another shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense.
Substitution on the court.
Here is Day. Pass to Keefe. He dishes it to Vasquez. Can't cash in from the high post. Wisconsin trails by 7. On the floor for UConn. Vasquez in at center. Martin is out there with Keefe. And it's Day in at the point. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Pass to Hawkins. From the arc. Huskies with the rebound.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Vasquez. He's got 17 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Kaminsky is checked in for Wisconsin. Here's Gibson. And again, it's the Badgers missing. The Huskies leading by 6. Now here's Vasquez. The pass to Keefe. There's the feed to Vasquez. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Passes it to Hawkins. Down low. Kaminsky misses. The Huskies on offense. Keefe passes to Vasquez. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Keefe against Hawkins. Feeds it to Gibson. Releases from 15, and again it's the Badgers missing.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean...
Outside Jennings. Here's Vasquez. The shot's good. Jennings making the play.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this one.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game.
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the queen mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing,
Daddy.
Mr.
Hey,
P?
Bobs.
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking environment, I love it, freaking environment. This freaking environment thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in mind, so...
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
No, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But bam! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Well, maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This
You're
is
not
his life.
listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know what? But it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse
Don't
me?
even
Wait,
worry
Freak,
about my business.
you still have a decision to make. Sign with me, yes or no.
It's none of
Can
your
I-
business.
Yeah.
His manager.
Can I just interrupt
Your tone.
for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what
Mr.
I do. I am the
Pagnotti,
best at what I
You
do.
have had
Nobody
your
is
30
better.
seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just
Mr.
need to
Pagnotti,
understand.
would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Cece go through this contract front to back. I'm going to think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm going to call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
I
son.
love you too, son. Bye. We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that. It was true. It happened to me.